What's up, you guys? Today we are going to take a trip back to 2019, early 2020, before the world went totally crazy, to look at my vlog through the fitness program Morning Meltdown 100. Morning Meltdown 100 is the first Beachbody program specifically designed to be done in the morning. And obviously, you can do the workouts whenever you want. It is a program created by super trainer Jericho McMatthews, which, by the way, I have also done her Core to Force program, and it is also very awesome. The program includes a variety of workouts, including high-intensity cardio, resistance training, and recovery workouts. Hello, Fisto. And the program also notably has a DJ for beat-and-driven workouts and just to provide an overall energy for the program. Now, even though this program isn't the newest, it is still very popular and overall just an awesome program. And it is Jericho's most recent, which, by the way, as of the time of making this video, Jericho is currently filming her newest program that's coming out very, very soon, and I'm super excited about that. And before I show you my vlog, let me just take a couple minutes to tell you what I liked and what I didn't like about this program. First, what I liked. I like that there is not a calendar for this program. There's 100 workouts. You do them when you do them. When you do them, you're done. That's it. I really like that because I feel like it gives you a little bit more flexibility to go about the program at a pace that works for you. I like the DJ. I like electronic music. I like upbeat music. I mean, honestly, I really like any kind of music. So the fact that they incorporated that more into the program, I thought was really cool. And the beat-driven workouts were really fun for me. And the music did energize me personally. I like that the workouts were only 20 to 30 minutes long. For me, I have been doing around 30-minute workouts for the past few years just out of sheer necessity. Like, I just don't have much more time than that to commit every single day to doing my workouts. Doing 30-minute workouts has kept me perfectly strong, healthy, and confident. And so I know you don't really need much more than that. But for me, at the time of doing this program, I was 4 months postpartum with my second child. I really did not have a lot of time, but it was so important that I did something. And so the fact that these workouts are 20 to 30 minutes just makes it much more easy to incorporate into a busy life and still get results. I like that there were 2 modifiers. This actually gave me a lot of confidence going into the program and just to take on the program because I knew there were many different options. And you'll see a little bit later on, but I did actually end up getting injured in this program. And I really needed those modifiers as I came back into it after the injury. The modifiers just make it more accessible to more people. I like the trainer Jericho. She's cool, she's fierce, she's inspirational, and she's fun. I liked my results. You'll see later on that I really got amazing results with this program, and so obviously I really liked that. And I like that the recovery workouts are built in. Recovery is so important. For me, it really, I do the recovery stuff and the recovery work that's so important when it's actually built into the program. And so I really like that because, again, 20 to 30 minutes is all I have. And so finding the extra however much time to do the recovery work could have been challenging at that time. So I was really happy that it was just built right in. Now for what I didn't like. I didn't like that I got injured in this program. Now, I had struggled with pelvis and leg pains for a couple years prior to this program, so I am not going to be like, hey, this program injured me. My body obviously has some challenges, but sometimes I do wonder if the trainers have to be constantly getting so innovative that maybe they might make a workout move or two that could be more widely problematic. At the end of the day, my chiropractor and I decided that the particular move that I got hurt on just wasn't right for my body personally, so it really comes down to listening to your body and knowing how your body operates. Another thing I didn't like was some of the more high impact moves. Again, there's modifiers, so it really doesn't really count as a dislike because you can change it. But if you are trying to get the more intense stuff, some of those moves take very quick movements, a lot of brain power. And I do think exercising those muscles in your brain and in your body is really good. But in my case, I definitely need the modification, so don't be afraid to take those. And those are pretty much the only things I didn't like. And before I roll my vlog, let me just mention that In this vlog, I noticed that I didn't really talk a lot about the nutrition program that I was following. So I will cover that a little bit at the end of the video after the vlog, in case you're wondering, because I was following a nutrition program as well. But for this vlog, I just mainly focused on the fitness program. So here's the vlog, and I'll catch you on the flippity flip. Hey, future Crystal here. So this was my very first Morning Meltdown workout. It was my first program that I was doing postpartum. It was the first non-yoga program that I had done in a really, really long time. So I shared this video and I shared a little caption with it, and it was just to keep myself accountable, to keep myself going, because this one really kicked my butt. But obviously it got easier as I kept going. I was really reminded of how hard it is to start fresh with this, because I was kind of always a fit person, but going through a pregnancy, you're kind of almost starting over when you get done. And so that was a really stark reminder of what it's like to start from the beginning. Okay, just finished my first Morning Meltdown workout. It was cardio meltdown, so she really started us out with a bang. My hand is shaking. I can't keep the phone steady. And Beck is waking up, so his timing is impeccable. It was good. I definitely felt pukey a couple times, and it was hardcore. I modified a good bit. So this was my caption that I shared after that first workout, just letting everybody know that I had committed to 100 workouts. It's just a way to put myself on blast, to keep myself accountable, so that other people keep me accountable, whether they wanted to or not. And I mentioned that the workouts will be the easier part. The hard part is actually getting your nutrition in check. And to make it easier on myself, I started the workouts first and started the nutrition the second week.
Same moves, same intervals.
Sweaty. So believe it or not, we are halfway through the program at this point,
And that smile on my face is genuine. I was very happy with the way I was feeling, with the strength I was gaining. I did take progress pictures for this program, and so I shared my halfway progress pictures, and again was just really happy with how I was feeling and what all was going on with the program so far. This was my caption for my halfway results, and I was not sharing any numbers at this point. I was really trying to focus on all of the non-scale victories, what I was gaining, the strength I was gaining, and anything I was losing that was non-scale. I reported that I had improved strength, improved endurance, improved confidence, and improved happiness. I honestly don't even know if I had been on the scale at this point. I think I was pretty much trying to avoid it by this point, something that I still do to this day. And I just wanted to remind everybody that this was something that was achieved not just through the exercise program, but also through the nutrition program that I was doing at the time, and just trying to remind everyone that, half the work, 75% of the work, a lot of the work is actually in the kitchen. Extended family, which was always super cool. And then my sister-in-law did leg day with me. That was number 67 out of 100, and getting ready to leave to go back home. 2 days ago I did the yoga and the leg workout, and I pushed myself maybe a little too hard doing everything. I'm not really sure. Yesterday my hip was doing something really strange where it felt like it was like popping out of socket, and I was like kind of collapsing a bit, and it didn't feel very good. My rest day yesterday I was super duper sore, and then of course I had the hip thing. Today it does feel better, and I'm hoping that it maybe as I just rest a little bit, it'll get better, and if not, I'll be going to my chiropractor to have him help me out with that. So I don't know what I'm going to get in as far as exercise today. If anything, maybe I'll do some yoga. It's Fight Club, so it's still a lot of legs, and it's a little intense. So I'm trying to listen to my body. I don't want to get injured. Feeling really, really good a lot of the time. I have to remember that I still am in recovery, and my mind wants to push myself really hard, but my body's still catching up. So.
at this point in my journey, I wanted to kind of check in with everyone who had been keeping me accountable and following my journey, and let everybody know about my injury and that I had just a little setback in the program. Chronic leg pain and other issues. It was something I had been dealing with for years prior to that. I had a time where I was feeling really, really good and I thought I was cured, and then this kind of sent me backwards a lot. And so my caption kind of reflected my fears that I had had leg problems for years. I was feeling really good, but I was scared to take on a more intense program because I was afraid I might hurt myself. And lo and behold, I did. My femur was not feeling like it was in the socket properly. It was like slipping and just feeling really, really, really weird and unstable. And it was very humbling for me because I had to go back to a place where I had to kind of start over. And for the record, this still ails me to this day. I've just kind of learned how to manage it.
Prior to my last visit, my femur in the hip area was doing this collapse thing on me. If I move a certain way, and it would kind of buckle, and it was obviously freaky and a little painful. And obviously anybody who was around me that saw me do it, I mean, I would be like, and they were like, oh my God, like what? That has stopped since my last chiropractor visit, which is amazing because that was really kind of the scariest thing. Now I'm just kind of back to where I was before, where my knee is really weak as a result. My leg kind of is achy sometimes. I can't abduct this leg, so like sitting crisscross applesauce is hard. Warrior poses are a little challenging, so it's kind of weird. It's just that, like I've said, the head of my femur is just not in my pelvis correctly. My pelvis is tilted. I'm trying to remind myself that as frustrated as this is, at least this time I know what the issue is. And previously I always thought knee problem because my knee is so weak and I could feel the difference. But it's so glaringly clear and obvious now that it is a pelvis problem, not a knee problem. And the knee is affected as a result. It's all connected. So I'm going back to the chiropractor today, then Monday. Hopefully I can see some more good progress. So the chiropractor that I've seen the last 2 times is a guy at my chiropractor's office, but it's not my guy, the guy that I've been seeing for a year, that knows what my issues are, and ultimately was the guy that fixed me. So the chiropractor that I saw obviously has helped me, but it was really nice. Today I got to see my chiropractor, and we discussed what has happened, because he hasn't seen me since I re-injured myself, and we both agreed that what caused this was a morning meltdown workout, leg day. I was doing weighted sumo squats and weighted sumo deadlifts, and just the way my anatomy works, I can't do that. So, and he said, that one exercise and the other are probably fine, but like doing them together back to back, probably not going to work for my body. So remember that going forward. He feels confident he can get me back to where I was. I feel confident he can get me back to where I was. After this adjustment today, I still may go forward with modified morning meltdown after my cleanse, but I'll have a couple days to kind of feel it out and see how I feel. This was totally random, but I just decided I was going to try Fight Club because I was feeling good. And I did it. Obviously, I'm sweating. I modified, still sweating. And that's number 68. Cardio meltdown. And I did that entire workout completely modified. So if you ever see me doing this program and you're like, oh, that jumping's not for me,
that excuse just went out the window because, as you can see, I'm glistening pretty good doing that workout. I did all the modifications, so I wasn't jumping at all. And I just focused on getting the most of every movement, exaggerating the movements I was doing. Feeling good, you guys. Melted in Cardio Meltdown, and that was my first time doing Cardio Meltdown. It's a little bittersweet. You can only do this program for the first time. Last Cardio Meltdown. I'm a little emo. I'm just really happy right now and feeling really good. And I'll share some moves with you guys. I really pushed myself really hard because I was just really in it and really feeling good and being like, yeah, that's my last one of these. This workout. It's a good workout, but you know, it's cardio. It's not my favorite. But I gotta drink my shake and get ready to take Roman to swim. So I'll get some videos of it sometime. So of course I had to let the people know I finished the program. Here I am, all 100 workouts crossed off. That's a huge accomplishment, and I was so happy and proud of myself. And so I wrote October 20th was the day I committed to 100 workouts. I was 4 months postpartum, and that taking on the program was about so much more than the physical transformation. When I look at physical transformations, I see a representation of myself lost in postpartum land and trying to find my way back to some sort of normalcy. It's been the one thing that I committed to doing for myself every day. And I always talk about how exercise helps you in the real world. It's like a microcosm of life. You have these challenges, you overcome the challenges, and you're stronger as a result. And the program was totally what I needed as a postpartum mama. It was amazing for me, and results are coming up next. Oh my gosh. So on Instagram, I made that post that I just read to you, and the trainer that I had just been training with for months and months commented on it. So proud of you. And I was just so happy to hear from Jericho. Thank you, Jericho. All right, so here we are with my final results after 100 workouts. took me approximately 4 months, including the little break that I took when I injured myself. But even just before seeing or hearing any numbers, you can just kind of see the difference. I really had a dramatic transformation. I really stuck to the nutrition very closely throughout the whole time. I mean, I went through Christmas and stuff, so of course I was eating Christmas goodies and stuff like that. I wasn't restricting myself crazy, but I was just really staying on point with my nutrition, and of course did all the workouts. And just my final thoughts at the end of the program. Again, I reiterated that I had improved strength, endurance, confidence, and happiness. And just reiterating that proper nutrition was absolutely crucial, and that I also found a sense of balance to that nutrition. So I wasn't like just, not going to have my favorite treats and things, but I also wasn't like, it's the holidays, let's throw everything out the window. It's all about balance. And just talked about the nutrition program that I did use. I drank a lot of water. I had a superfood shake I was drinking every day. And I had an online accountability group. Accountability is really huge. And just a word on how much I love the actual fitness program, which I already told you guys all the things I loved about this program. And that this is just the beginning. Fitness is a lifetime thing for me. I've got goals going on all the time. So I was just really happy to continue pushing forward. And when it was all said and done, I lost 16.6 pounds and almost 8 inches.
And there it is, my B100 book. I wrote all in this thing every day. For the most part, I was in here just kind of checking in with myself. How was I feeling? I haven't looked at this thing in a while, but I even did a little dedication to my daughter at the front here. Oh my gosh, it's so sweet. I'm hanging on to this specifically for my daughter. I hope she cares. So that's it. The journey was awesome, challenges and all. As far as nutrition goes, I stuck pretty closely to the Portion Fix. If you're unfamiliar with the Portion Fix, it is the nutrition program where you use color-coded containers to measure out certain food groups, and how many of each container you get within a day is going to be based on your starting point and also what your goals are. I stuck to my plan probably 80 to 90%, and I got great results. If you have any questions or discussions, drop them in the comments below. What did you think of my results? What do you think of this program? Have you done it or would you do it? Let me know in the comments below. That's all for today, guys. I will be adding more vlogs coming up soon, so make sure to subscribe to see those rolling in. Have a great day. Bye, guys.